Good morning my fellow aviators, and welcome guys to our analysis video regarding the 4 days of orders that occurred at the Farnborough Airshow. Now since trading has finished, I thought it would be a good time to sit back and go everything that happened and determine who the winners and losers may be. Now I know there are many numbers being thrown around the place in regards to total orders from manufacturers, and it can get quite confusing. But I'm only going to use the official numbers released by the manufacturers themselves. So guys, let's begin with Boeing. And I have to say that they absolutely dominated the airshow this week, having taken orders for 673 planes from 21 different customers. Now it should be stated that 145 of these orders were unidentified prior to the airshow, meaning that the official number for the airshow was 528 planes sold, which is 228 more than Embraer and just 97 more than Airbus. Now coming into the airshow, Boeing had 460 units ordered for the year. 141 of these orders were for the widebody and 319 of them for the single-aisle planes. Out of the wider number of 673, there were 52 orders for the 787s and 564 orders for the 737 MAX. Now if we include the highlights of the airshow being Vietjet as a confirmed customer for 100 MAX's aircraft, this doubled their order count for the MAX. Also, there was a strong demand for the 737 MAX 10, which gained 110 orders and commitments. So all in all, it's been a very successful airshow for Boeing, having come out on top against Airbus, Embraer and Bombardier. Now they'll be taking confidence about their customers into the Paris Airshow, which will be next year, and we may get an idea who the private customers were and also attract new ones. Now I made a prediction video before the airshow, and I basically said that Airbus would win the battle at Farnborough because they cater to each sector of the industry, like long, medium, short and now regional. I also said that they would get between 400 and 500 orders. Now although my first statement was wrong, I did guess correctly about them getting below 500 orders. And would you believe it? They sold 431 aircraft which spanned their entire portfolio. Now the 431 orders featured 93 firm orders and 338 MOUs. They performed really well with their A320neos, which isn't really surprising, and also the A330neo, which is surprising. Now Airbus are very happy about their A220 program and also the A330neo families, considering that the plane was kind of on the back foot. Now with the orders from Farnborough, this takes the yearly order count to 752 aircraft. Overall, it's been a very strong airshow for Airbus, having boosted their orders with new and old customers. The only problem with some of their orders was that they were private, and this is how they managed to get their numbers. With them being private, it's unclear whether they will be finalized anytime soon. But for now, all we can do is wait and see at the next airshow to see who these customers are. Now Airbus has done very well, and they've been able to sell the units necessary to keep the production lines going for a little bit longer for the A330neo, the A220 and the A350. Now their aims will be looking towards the Paris Airshow, which will be next year, and hopefully we'll be able to see who these private customers were and also secure bigger orders for the A330neo and also the A350. Now Embraer had a relatively good week, selling a total of 300 aircraft. They started off small with Mauritania Airlines signing up 2 E175-E1s, as well as NAC signing a letter of intent for 3 E190s. Now a private customer from Spain, which is rumoured to be Air Europa, announced 5 E195-E2s, featuring 3 firm and 2 additional aircraft options. Also, Watani Airways came first, ordering 20 E195-E2s. Then Azul Airlines joined the order by signing a letter of intent for 21 E195s. But the biggest order from the airshow came from Republic Airways, who ordered a whopping 200 E175-E1s. Now this huge order features 100 firm and 100 options. The options are also convertible to the E2 variant, and overall Embraer had a very good day when they gained those orders. So it's been a fantastic start for the E2 project, and it's good to see that the E1 is working consistently with the E2 in securing orders. Now Bombardier had a very slow week, only receiving 1 order for 4 CRJ900s with the atmosphere cabin from Uganda Airlines. Now this deal is worth around $190 million, and it will make the airline the first carrier to operate the new cabin in the African region. So all in all, it's been a very slow start for Bombardier after the sale in the C-Series program to Airbus. The A220 doesn't represent any orders from Bombardier anymore, and they will now have to place their focus on the CRJ families and the Dash 8s to gain as much revenue as they possibly can. And finally, ATR had a quiet time at the airshow. They signed 2 deals with 2 different carriers for a total of 8 aircraft. They first of all signed a deal with Hokkaido, which was an MOU for 3 42-600s, 2 of them being a firm order and 1 of them being an option. Deliveries are scheduled to begin by 2020, and the second deal was with EasyFly for 5 600 series aircraft. They didn't say when the planes are to be delivered, but they will be replacing the aging Jetstream 31 planes. So overall, it's been a very quiet weekend for ATR. They are gaining the orders needed to keep their supply chain running, but perhaps they will gain more orders at the Paris Airshow. So overall guys, Boeing has been very successful at the Farnborough Airshow, selling nearly $100 billion worth of commercial aircraft. Airbus has also done well, but they need to make up ground that Boeing has gained, which is a difference of 97 planes. The A220 had a great start for Airbus, securing 60 orders, and now they'll be wanting to compete directly with Embraer to take more market share from the E2 program. Embraer also had a very successful airshow, even if they did come third. They managed to kickstart their campaigns for the E2 programs, as well as remaining consistent with the E1s. Both Bombardier and ATR have tasted some kind of success, even though they had lack of orders, but it's all about establishing the smaller relationships. So there you go guys, that's all of the action that occurred during the week. I hope you guys found this video to be informative and you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts or opinions, then feel free to share them in the comments below. Remember guys, I'll be going live tomorrow at the Farnborough Airshow at 3 PM BST, so make sure to check that out. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.